What's happening? Welcome to Platforum. If you didn't know, this is the show where we allow you, the viewer, the opportunity to uncover and discover everything in the social climate in of and around the ever-changing landscape and the world and life as we know it. We are shining the brightest light on the brightest stars that are redefining and reshaping culture in sports, science, music, art, poetry, and all facets of entertainment. If you didn't know, this is Platform. As for me, they call me Mr. Tibbs. I'm one fourth of the platform. I'd like to introduce to you the main components, the major components of the show. To the left is my guy, my brother from another mother, Big Saeed. What up, though? What's going on, Detroit? And the lovely, the vivacious, the voluptuous, the multi-talented, Tomcat, the lady.
Hi.
And the fourth, the glue, the nucleus. My guy, the CEO, Ivo. Welcome to Platform. Once again, we have a very, very special guest, a beautiful lady. Beautiful lady, we love when beautiful ladies come to the platform. Miss Smokie Jones.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Absolutely.
Welcome to Platform. Appreciate
Thank you. I appreciate y'all having me.
Thank you.
We well, I heard. This is doing my research.
Okay.
So done a lot. Had a lot of jobs. Like did a lot of jobs.
Oh yeah, 44 ways to get paid.
So
All right.
radio,
Radio, yes.
barber.
Barber.
I should have waited till you got here to my school.
I would have had you like butter, baby.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Drove cab.
Joe Cap and a semi.
Damn.
All right.
Oh.
53-footer.
Come on, sister.
Yes.
Come on, sister.
Yeah, from here to Texas every week, baby.
All
Every
right.
week.
Okay, what led you to writing and directing? That's
Ooh.
big. That's big.
Well, writing and directing started with my radio job. Because when I did radio, everything had to be set up. You had to script. So that's where I learned how to write scripts.
Okay.
So this is a little, you know what I'm saying? So I did a little theater. You know,
Okay.
You saw the rap, you saw the video. I've been
Yes.
doing that.
I enjoyed it.
Thank you so much. Doing a little producing. I figured my next step should probably be porn. No. Just hear me out. Like, I'm trying to.
This is the platform.
It's a naturally progress. Yeah, why
Let's
not?
get naked. Okay.
All right. We talk. Come on. And figure you maybe could like help me get my.
What you trying to? Okay.
All right, we did it. We'll talk about it later.
Okay, well, anyway, sweet love, let's go on and reel him back in.
Okay. All right.
What I wanted to know is that have you ever thought about doing writing or pursuing like a Detroit show? Just like simply Detroit. You know, we have some of the best sets in movies.
Mm-hmm.
So have you ever thought about doing like a Detroit, not so much as a reality, but kind of shining some light on we are more than fighting and murder and stuff. Like we have wonderful families and we have, we do regular stuff. We sit around and play cards and dominoes like a Detroit reality show. Have you ever thought about branching into doing that?
I have thought about it, but it takes money.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
And I have to learn with that.
Yeah.
I'm more drama, street stories.
Okay.
But I have actually thought about that when I saw, I think it was like a Love and Hip Hop Detroit or
Right.
something like that.
Mm-hmm.
When I saw that, that's what made me think about doing something along that lines, but just, like you said, something with a lot more positivity.
Okay. Now, also, like, what was some of the hardest experience you had in just directing?
Directing, one of the hardest was we were right in the middle of finishing up Other Side of the Game Trip.
Okay.
One of my main producers got killed.
Oh. Yeah,
Anthony
that's a good-
Hamilton, he played Tyke in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
That stopped everything. That was the hardest because without him, I just really, I couldn't see it. I just couldn't. I was just stuck for a while.
Okay. What did you do to recover?
His mother helped me.
All right, now.
His mother, she had a long talk with me, and she got me together.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Mama D, she got
Shout
me
out
together.
to his mama.
Shout out to Mama D, yeah.
Love it. Shout out to Mama D.
Like, what is
I mean, she just talked to me and told me how much it would mean to him for me to finish,
Mm-hmm.
and that I could finish, because in my mind, I didn't think I could.
Right.
He did a lot for Smokie Entertainment. He did a lot for me.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at Other Side of the Game, episode 3, behind the movie, after you find out what happened to all the characters, it's like a little short. I did like a little short tribute to him.
Oh.
Make sure you check that out. I think I'm a little different when it comes to directing. I like to push for the entertainment value, just the enjoyment. Because I actually like doing this. I got a day job. But this is like my hobby. That's what I love doing.
Okay. Well, in this industry, do you get a lot of men that try to critique everything that you do? Nothing against you, wonderful gentlemen, because you guys are so not like
I
that.
was ready to say, you must get a stab over here.
No, but I know these wonderful gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? But you know, for a black female, and you have such a beautiful presence, and sometimes they take our beautiful presence as a weak presence. You know, because you have such a calming demeanor. So, do you get a lot of pressure being a female writer and director?
Well, you know what? They don't really take me seriously.
Right.
They don't take me seriously. I've met with people, like potential investors, and when they met me, they said, "Oh," because they thought I was a guy. Smokie Jones. They just thought I was a guy. And then Other Side of the Game, something that a guy might do. So a lot of times it's just not being taken seriously and just being treated like, you know, like a sexual object. You know, it's like, I want to take you out. I'm going to invest, but let me take you out.
Right.
So that's been a challenge.
What would you do if you could control that happening? What would you do to improve the way the movie industry views black filmmakers?
I would create more investment opportunities for black filmmakers because we don't have that. Like, and y'all know just like I know, we see some movies and we be like, why? Why did they make this? So y'all put all these millions into this, really?
Right.
What?
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
So I would just create more opportunities to tell our stories.
Right on. We still not represented as far as, you know what I mean? Unless, like they say, unless it's a slave movie or something like that. Or,
right.
You know.
A slave movie are killing it.
Yeah.
And top 5 actors or directors that you like to work with?
5?
If it's more or less, then, you know,
Okay,
it is what it is. But, you know.
One actor that I would love to work with would be Clifton Powell.
Okay.
I like him. I like him.
Hey, Clifton.
I met him years ago, and he
was he cool?
Oh my goodness, he cussed me out and everything.
Oh man,
Right.
Directors, Tyler Perry, of course. Steven Spielberg.
Yes.
And his name is right here, Michael Bay.
Okay.
Hey,
Michael Bay.
You trying to make action flicks?
Big gun.
Yeah.
Big
Yeah.
gun.
Yeah.
Big
I like
gun.
action.
Big gun.
I just don't have the format. I mean, the budget to do
Yeah.
it. But if I could, I would be Miss Michael Bay.
Right.
Blowing some stuff up.
Oh,
I
yeah.
just shooting out everywhere.
I know that's right. I know that's right.
That's it. I'm done.
No, you're not done. If you could, have you thought about making a movie to like change the reputation of Detroit?
Yeah.
Shine a better light on it, a more positive light. Because I'm big on my city and I'm big on the reputation that we have. And you know, I have lived abroad. So I was thinking, you know, like people that's so talented and that can do things like that. You know what I'm saying? I really think that would be a great opportunity. And you just seem so in tune with, you know what I'm saying?
I love Detroit too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And what you like to do. And you just, you know, I love it.
You know, as a matter of fact, in my latest project, I've been trying to show the prettier part.
Amen.
Because anytime you see a movie, they always showing abandoned houses and fields. And I'm like, we have some really nice houses in this
We
city.
do.
Like, you guys got like Rosedale Park. It's like, wow, really? It's like a city within its own. So
Exactly.
So yes, I would definitely like to work on stuff too. Just uplifting it.
Okay. And how is your dating life? Oh, because you got all this going on.
Get to the good
Right.
part.
You got all of this going on. Well, how's the dating life? Y'all know they like, hey, my boy director. Y'all not messing with me.
Yes,
My boy writer.
I got my significant. He out there.
Hey man,
Sit right out
hey man,
there.
nice looking fella, nice looking fella.
Like Rockwell.
There you go.
Yeah. I love it. I love it. I had to ask because you know I sing. So you know as soon as I bust a bar, you gotta you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I saw I
But people they really don't care. You know, you get hit on all the time. I get hit on by both of them.
Right, me too.
Yeah. Sometimes people woman come to do a part and she like willing to do whatever. And I'm like, look.
No, I just want you to do this.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
I just
That's real.
What did you say?
No, I said casting couch.
That's real. Yeah.
You don't think it's gonna be? They gonna go to another woman like
You
ain't even gotta be
bust it
Spielberg.
open.
You ain't gotta be Spielberg.
No.
I need to get my director's hat on.
Well, you know what?
I can tell y'all the story, but I ain't gonna tell you.
Hey, this is where you
Yeah.
can. Come on, man. This is where you can let that out.
You know what? I'll leave names out of it, but I will say this. I was working with I hired a camera guy.
Mm-hmm.
And the camera guy took on the role of director. He just didn't tell me. I was not privy to that.
Okay.
And he had the whole casting couch thing going on in his house. So there were women involved with the movie thinking that they were going to get media roles because they thought he was over everything.
Right.
So I had to bring them back down to earth. Like, listen, not only is he fired,
Oh,
I fired him.
Yeah.
So if he sees this, he knows who he is.
Right.
But
Yeah.
exactly.
So he was actually getting them to do what they.
I
I got you covered, like
In the name
And
of.
I didn't know until one girl came at me when I gave her lines, and she was like, "Well, he said I was gonna get this, and he said I was gonna get that," and I was like, "You know, I hired him just like I hired you, right?"
Right.
Wow.
He told me this was his movie. I said, "No, boo, no."
See, everybody is not like that.
You have to, you know what? And this is for anybody
Talk about
that's watching.
booty and the beast.
You do run into characters, unscrupulous characters. See, like me, when I'm working, especially with women, I don't exploit women. The semi-nude scenes that you will see in the movies, they're comfortable with. We don't push it no further than where they want to go, and it still can be done in a tasteful way.
Absolutely.
But
give our viewers some of the things that you've done so they can take a look at it.
okay, the other side of the game, the trilogy that has 3 episodes, y'all.
Yes.
That's on
Side of the
YouTube.
game.
Yes. Yes.
And Hot Girls, that was my first.
Hot girl.
Hot Girls the movie, I ain't know nothing. Got it done.
Okay, so what is some of your upcoming projects? What are you working on now?
Right now, I'm working on Trust.
Okay.
Okay. And Trust is Trust is gonna be good.
Okay.
Because I know a little bit more now.
Okay.
You know, over time, it's been trial and error.
Right.
Yeah.
I had a little bit of schooling, but not a whole lot. So I was kind of self-taught.
Right.
So I learned as I made mistakes. So now, today, in 2019, Trust is going to be really good. It's going to look good. It's going to sound good. All that.
Well, thank you, Mama, so much for showing your time with us. You're absolutely dope.
Thank
and
y'all.
we are praying for all of your success, and we really appreciate it.
I gotta
Come
make
on,
sure y'all
sister.
come to the premiere, okay?
Hell
We
yeah.
ready.
When? When?
I'll be real cute.
Or you still working it out?
No,
Okay, still working it out. Let us know when we there.
but it's coming up soon. We still filming though.
Okay.
Sometime 2020.
You can plug us into some, you know what I'm saying, some little cameo roles and stuff too.
Really?
Yeah,
What did you play in? Cause you.
No, I'm not. See, that's just it. You came down and you made me feel bad and you recognized them. I ain't been in nothing.
You ain't been in nothing?
I ain't been in
I
nothing
did
yet.
recognize them right away, but you still look familiar. You're not a rapper?
No, I
No.
rap, but I'm not. Yeah, I'm low. I'm underground.
He fire on the mic, though. He fire.
Okay,
I'm coming to get y'all. Yeah, it's
Y'all
coming.
socials and everything.
Okay.
Y'all do like a little cameo?
Yeah, absolutely.
I know you can, cause that one girl, that video, she really inspired me. She really inspired me.
Wow.
Thank you.
Strong cat. Oh.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Hey, we appreciate
your time.
Much success, sister.
Thank you.
Y'all watch out for Trust. That's coming out soon. And all the other movies that she has done, y'all check those out on YouTube.
Just follow her, period.
There it is.
Smokie Jones.
Making moves.
See you later.
Platform. We out.
We out.
Platform.